Hello everyone, I hope you are doing good and reading awesome books. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Ravi and recently I went to a book fair that was organized in Mumbai and I went there and purchased a lot of books. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys each of these books and why I purchased them. So let's get started this video and I will share with you guys which books I buy from there. And if you didn't watch that vlog video, I will put the link somewhere here and in the description box below, so you guys can check out that vlog video. That was awesome and I enjoyed it a lot. And you guys see like which books I buy, and I made a whole vlog video so you guys can see the whole book fair. And in this video I'm going to share with you guys all of these books. So the first book is The Art of Public Speaking by Dale Carnegie. So you know every Dale Carnegie's book are worth reading and I read a lot of Dale Carnegie's book, but this one I noticed in the book fair and I wanted to buy this from a long time, so I purchased this one. And it's about self-confidence, about public speaking in front of an audience. If you want to speak in front of an audience and didn't know like some of the things and tips that you need to be take care of when you are on stage in front of an audience, so I heard a lot of good things about this book and I see there in book fair and I bought it. It's 100 rupees and yeah, so copies is also good. And so let's see what's inside this book. Next book is The Art of War by Sun Tzu. So I have another copy of this one, but this looks very beautiful in the book fair and in the red paperback copy. I think it's a new one, but I purchased this one. And yeah, so this book is about war strategies, about military strategies, leadership, success. So if you want to read about all of those lessons, make sure to read this book. And I will also make sure to feature this red cover edition on my Instagram page. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, make sure you do. The link will be in the description box below. So yeah, this looks very beautiful and I think I'm gonna read this one more time and highlight some of the great lessons and put and feature this on my Instagram page. So make sure to stay tuned for that. The next book is What Happens When I Die and the Other Questions About Heaven, Hell and the Life to Come by Marcus Noda. So I saw this one in the book fair and this very excites me when I saw this title and some of the context in the book also. So it looks very beautiful and I'm curious to know about all of this stuff, so I purchased this one. So it's a very short book, around I think 90 pages. So it's a very short book and I will read it and share with you guys the things and the lessons and some of the stories that I read from this book, and I will share with you guys also. So this looks very exciting to read. Next one is the fiction book by Agatha Christie. The title is And Then There Were None. So I hope a lot of you guys read. Maybe if you are a fiction reader and have interest in reading stories and crime fiction type of stuff, thrillers, so you have heard, I'm sure this is a very famous book. And I think I asked some of my friends who read a lot of fiction books to suggest me some of the good books, and I think he mentioned this book, so I buy this one from there and it looks like a good copy. So I'm going to read this book. I don't know when, but I will make sure to read this book. And I haven't read a lot of fiction books lately. I read like one or maybe hardly 2 or 3 books of fiction books, but yeah, let's see. I'm going to read this one because this is a very famous book of Agatha Christie. So yeah, let's see. When I read this, I will share with you guys. I will make a video about this fiction book when I finished it. The next book is The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind and Mastering the Inner Game of Wealth by the author T. Harv Eker. So this is about wealth building, about financial decisions that we make in our life, and I think it's a very popular book, and I'm gonna read this and share with you guys all of these lessons and stuff that I'm gonna read from this book. And yeah, so I'll put also the link in the description so you guys can purchase this book as well, and I will also feature this on my Instagram to as a review of this book. So make sure you stay tuned for that also. Next one is the very beautiful pocket size book. It says One-on-One Things to Do Instead of Worrying About the World by Felicity Brightside. So this book I have also shared this on my Instagram page, so if you haven't checked out my Instagram, so make sure you do, because this one is very beautiful and it has a lot of things so that you can do instead of worrying about the world, instead of worrying about the society, about the things that goes in your mind, the negative thoughts all the time. So it has a lot of the things that you can do, one-on-one things to do in your life instead of worrying about the world. So a lot of interesting stuff you can see in this book. I have also shared this, I think 10 things around this book on my Instagram page, so you make sure to check out that as well. So it looks very beautiful and pocket size book, so make sure to check check out. Next book is The Power of Positive Thinking by the author Norman Vincent Peale. So I have read this book. I have the paperback copy of this one also, but I saw this copy. This looks very beautiful, so I thought maybe I should share this on my Instagram because the paperback copy looks very beautiful. So I purchased this one. It's about positive thinking and how it impacted in our life. If you are very conscious about your thoughts and your emotions and your thinking, and it will, if you shift that positive or thinking vibes in your life, you will have a very big impact in your life. So make sure you read this book if you haven't read it. So this one also looks very beautiful, so I purchased this one. So I'll put the link in the description box below, so you guys can check this out. Next one is another pocket-sized book, and the title is The Little Book of Happiness: Your Guide to a Better Life by the author Patrick Whiteside. And I saw this book on the book fair, and I immediately jump on it and buy this book because it looks very beautiful. And it says that this some of the readers also use this book for meditations in their life. So it has a lot of collection of quotes, and the quotes are very beautifully written about the life and happiness and why you should be happy and all of those things around it. And the thing is, everyone read this book in the morning, and it says like most of the readers use this book as a meditation to read page by page. So make sure you purchase this book if you are interested in it. So yeah, I will check out this book and make sure to feature on my Instagram as highlights of the quotes that I found very interesting from this book. So stay tuned for that and follow me on Instagram for this book. The next book is The Mountain Is You by the author Brianna Wiest, and the subtitle is Transforming Self-Sabotage into Self-Mastery. So I found this book on book fair, and some of my friends told me on Instagram that this is very worth reading book, and I found it on book fair. And yeah, so I immediately buy this book because I also wanted to read this book from a long time, and I accidentally saw this book and I jump on it and purchased this book. I'll share with you guys some of the tips and the lessons from this book on my Instagram, so stay tuned for that. The next book is Braving the Wilderness, and the subtitle is The Quest for True Belonging and the Courage to Stand Alone by the author Brené Brown. So I also wanted to read this book from a long period of time, and I saw this book on book fair from a very good price range, so I buy this book. So let's see what in this book and if it's worth reading or not. So I also just look at this beautiful cover of this book. It looks very beautiful also, so I will share some of the tips and the lessons on my Instagram page, so stay tuned for that. So the next book is The Stranger by Albert Camus. So I've heard about Albert Camus. He is a great writer about literature, and I saw this book The Stranger and I buy this book. I don't know why, so let's see if it's worth reading or not. It's a literature book, and I don't know when I'm going to read this book, but when I'm going to read this book, I will share with you guys what's in this book and if it's worth reading or not. Next book is The Last Marathon: A Journey into the World of Paranormal, and by the author Rubes and Barucha, who is the author of the best-selling book The Fakir. And I saw this book. It's about Meher Baba, who's a spiritual leader, and I heard a lot of good things about Meher Baba and his spiritual teachings. So I saw this book and I purchased it, and it's my own interest to read this book. So I saw this and I immediately purchased this book. So if you are interested in this, I will put the link in the description box below. And if it's worth reading about the story, about all of his teachings and lessons, I will share it on my Instagram as well, and hopefully make a video as well. So these are all the books that I purchased from the book fair, and I hope you guys enjoy this video listening about all of this book. And if you want to purchase this, I will put the links in the description box below, so you guys can purchase these books as well. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe it and hit the bell icon, so whenever I post a new video, you guys check it out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to check out all the social media links below. Bye.